you got a couple of situations going on with this situation. So you got one, a lot of these are rentals. Some of them, a lot of them rentals. So what's gonna happen is you got whatever aid that's gonna come in is gonna be going to the owners of the property a lot of times, right? So you got that situation going on. Then you got homeowners who actually own their homes, but maybe they ain't got no insurance or something like that. Some of these properties, the city may determine we're gonna condemn these because they too far gone, especially when you ain't got no insurance, you ain't got no way. So the city might say, hey, y'all got this much time to get this shit together, because once everything else start flowing, they gonna feel like they should have had enough time to get their shit together too. Then they gonna be coming trying to invest. Coming trying to condemn. What ends up happening when there's large swaths of land like this, let's say they go and it's a whole block and every one of them tore up. They go condemn all those houses. Then what ends up happening is they got to tear all those down. Now you got blocks of land that's available. Okay, well let's just say we all know the history of the north side. A lot of these properties were bought in the 50s and 60s. Then the person that bought it died and they went to their kids. The person that their kids died, then they went to their kids. So it's done went down so many lines of generations and nobody ever cleared the deed. So you gotta think, okay, if mama got 4 kids and then she died, and then her kids each got 3 kids apiece, then they died, their deed is split in so many different sections. That's kind of what's called, a lot of people call it heirs deeds. When it's split like that, what can end up happening is investors can come in and piece off each one of those heirs and buy their portion and then take the land for themselves. Now, if they start doing that, then what ends up happening is once they get nice large swaths of land, then you go find a developer that wants to develop on it. Developers don't want to develop on one-track lands because ain't no money in building 1 house, 2 house, 3 house. It's money building in whole subdivisions and communities. So what's going to happen here is if they are able to do it, they're going to come, condemn a bunch of these properties, then they're going to sell it to investors for pennies. Investors going to build on them, and then boom, there go your gentrification, because you're not going to be able to buy the houses. They in for money. You know what I'm saying? Or what about the renters? The renters. We got all these slumlords that let these properties sit in this condition all this time, never updated. Now they finna file these insurance claims. The insurance gonna come, pay some money, fix it up. Once they fix it up, you can't afford to live there no more because they gonna want more money for updated property. So there go your gentrification. Okay.
Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Let's all continue to pray for St. Louis, Missouri.